It's Friday, April 11th, and today I'm just remembering what a mostly sad evening was Wednesday in Dallas.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
We aim to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design and risk management with income-generating investments designed to accelerate your financial independence. Our goal is to develop an effective portfolio strategy to help you retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Visit fluentfinancial.com.
I can't remember the last time in Dallas an atmosphere was so electric like it was at the AAC Wednesday night for the first return of Luka after his trade to the Lakers. One of two things you had to figure was going to happen. Doncic would either be brilliant or his game would be affected because he's a nervous wreck. Well, he was all the wonderful things Maverick fans remember about him. He was 7 of 10 on three-point shots. Now, Luka's only an average NBA three-point shooter, but he was brilliant on Wednesday. He scored 45 points, and the Lakers teammates seemed happy to let him be a star for his special night back in the arena that he and his fans remember as his home for 6.5 years. But for me, the evening had a very heavy amount of sadness. It brought back front and center all the memories of a player that was so spectacular for those 6.5 years here. It was almost like the thunderous applause of Maverick fans could somehow just make that trade go away. The Mavericks had a lovely video tribute to Doncic before the game. And Doncic obviously teared up and I thought was actually crying, sitting on the Laker bench, waiting to be announced as a player on the other team. Maverick fans, I think they loved Luka having such a huge night. But the other part of it was, I think Maverick fans wanted Luka to have a huge night and the Mavs to win. At least I think most of them felt that way. Maybe most of them felt that way. The evening had so many other sad moments. The shot of GM Nico Harrison on the ESPN cameras, caught standing in the tunnel watching the game from that spot. He's not been back to his regular seats for a game since the Luka trade, February 1st. I think part of it's because of security. He's received death threats. But I think another part is the enormous abuse he would endure from fans still angry about the Luka deal.
What do you want from your favorite restaurant? Fantastic personal service, a cheery, welcoming, spotless atmosphere, and great food. The primest of beef, wagyu and lamb, incredibly fresh seafood, lobster, salmon, shrimp. Hall of Fame food from a Hall of Fame restaurant. 2 locations of Bob's Steak and Chop House. The original Bob's on Lemon Avenue and the gorgeous new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney. Are you struggling to cook healthy meals that actually taste good? Not sure what seasonings go together to make your food pop? Well, let's be honest. You need something quick and easy for your busy schedule, and Opa OPA. OPA has you covered. Introducing OPA seasonings. Mary just loves them on meat, fish, chicken, veggies, salads. Just sprinkle, enjoy, and you will love OPA. You get it easily. You go to the website, opafoods.com. OPA foods.com. Use the promo NORM and you get 10% off your order. And here's the best part. A portion of every purchase goes to the Austin Street Shelter for the Homeless, helping those in need while you enjoy great food. Delicious meals, a great cause, and savings. What's not to love? Try OPA today.
I don't know when Nico Harrison will come back and sit in his seat, if ever. And even standing fairly deep in the tunnel, Harrison had to hear the chants of "Fire Nico" that broke out at several points of the game. It was sad also that the ESPN cameras caught Mark Cuban, a minor part of the scene Wednesday night, in an arena he had been such a star for nearly 2.5 decades. And I sat there after that shot of Cuban wondering how much he regretted selling the team to the Adelson family. Forget the money. He already had a lot of that. How much he regretted selling the team. It was sad that Anthony Davis, the very, very good player the Mavericks acquired from the Lakers in the Luka trade, played no better than okay. You know, he wished he could have put on a big performance also. He had 13 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, but shot only 5 for 13 from the floor. And it was also sad that hardly noticed was the other player acquired from the Lakers in the Luka trade. Max Christie came out and again had a solid night off the bench in his 28 minutes. I also couldn't figure out strategy in the game. I couldn't figure out the Mavs' strategy. They allowed the Lakers to run simple picks on the perimeter that got Doncic matched up one-on-one with Derek Lively, the very big, young center for the Mavericks. And Luka simply blew by him a handful of times for easy baskets. And at other times, he made his trademark fall-away threes. Now, I think that's what the Mavericks hoped, that Lively's length would bother Doncic's three-point shooting. It may on another night. It didn't Wednesday. And finally, in the end, Maverick fans rose and gave an incredible applause to Luka at the end of the game. It was an outpouring of love, and I think an outpouring of sadness, realizing that Luka's now gone forever.
Today's episode brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Sooner, Better Lifestyle, by Bob's Steak and Chop House, and by Opa Seasonings. Savor the flavor in your food.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering with Norm Hitzges. If you enjoyed what you heard, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will be delivered to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you know someone who might enjoy our work, please share it with them. I'm Norm Hitzges, and I'm always just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchcock.